Hello, it's Wraggy Reviews. So, Wraggy's Reviews, Ian. So this from Navigation Brewery's Russian Warship. Go yourself. Um, as we all know, what's going off over there is awful and it should never have happened in any way, shape or form. All because of one dictator and a load of people below him who are too sheepish not to realise what he's doing. Profits from this beer going to help the Ukrainian war victims. Part of the Brew for Ukraine movement, 5.2%. And then I'll read you what it says on the back. Brew for Ukraine is a global movement put together for the craft beer industry to show support to the victims of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Navigation Brewery will be making its donations through the British Red Cross. Drink award-winning beer and help those in need. This beer is one of Navigation's Brewery's flagship brand, American IPA. This beer in cask has recently been crowned the best premium pale in the UK and the second best beer in the UK by SIBA, the Society of Independent Brewers Association. So that just goes to show you, to put their best beer in a can to support what's happening, support the British Red Cross in helping the people in Ukraine that have been devastated by what's going on over there. I have no words, no kind words for the aggressors. I'll just pour this out a bit. I think the heating here has got to it today. It's inevitable on a day like today. So we'll leave that there and I'll have a drink out can. So, yeah. So there's a Ukrainian centre in Sherwood in Nottingham. My heart goes to everyone, each and every one there. You're very much a part of the UK community and the Nottingham community. So, the beer itself, best pale in the UK, second best beer overall in the UK in cask. What does that tell you? Nottingham beer as well. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah. You've got all these hype breweries across the UK. Where's your awards? Wow. Got some twang on it today. Ooh. And temperatures played a part with that. And it may well be the thing soon that certainly in the summer months that the beers start to go back up to the house. It is what it is, It's that thing where we don't normally get silly temperatures in the UK. I mean, bloody hell, we've had years where the highest we've got is like 27, 28, and then these last few years we've had some right chuffing temperatures. And this last week, oh my god, it's been wham. And we've got a warm week coming up again. It's funny because when I worked at Sainsbury's, I'm loving these temperatures. But being back as a gardener now, absolutely bloody hate the temperatures. It makes keeping plants alive very difficult. Using more water to keep them alive, the time involved. And obviously you plant all these plants to make the place look better. And the cost of the plants, not cheap if you was to buy them. I mean, I actually grew them. So, but across both my sites this week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be on watering, a lot of watering. So, tasting good. Very grapefruity tonight. The grapefruit with the warmth, the grapefruit's really come to the forefront. Proper twang to it. Still tasting good though. Hazy. Like a golden colour pour, isn't it? It's very hard to know. Don't tell me about colours. It's really bloody hard to get colours out there. But the, you know, what they're doing, sending the proceeds, all the profits made to the British Red Cross, to, you know, for the Brew for Ukraine movement across the world. You know, a lot of breweries have done this, and it's great to see, you know, quite a few UK, Nottingham breweries as well. And I like that. I like the fact that don't put your eyes in the sand, you know. What's happening there can happen anywhere. If you don't stop the aggressor, then you get World War III. You know, it's as simple as that. If he's not put back in his little rabbit hole or got rid of, then, you know, you run into a much worse situation. The fact that the war's still going on all these months later is testament to the fact that Ukrainians are some tough people. And, you know, obviously the help that they've had has helped them in some form, I suppose. It's sad that the whole worldwide community didn't come all together for this. It's amazing how countries sit on the wall. Yeah. Wait till that shit happens to you. Yeah. People have memories. Countries have memories. Yeah. For all those countries that are sitting there, or, oh, we're not part of this, or we stand aligned with Russia. Wait till it's your hand that's been, someone's aggressing you, and you're not the aggressor. And you want the community, the worldwide community. It's an interesting thing, isn't it? You know, when it's them that are in the shit, or them that have got some sort of, well, you don't know, do you, what happens in the world? Mother Nature is the most powerful force on the world. Not your little nuclear bombs. Mother Nature can do so much damage in the space of a few hours. Wipe out countries. And you know, it'd be sad for anybody caught up in it. But those countries, you know, it's funny how, in some ways, when you watch the politics and the news, how the world is, and what a sad spectacle the world can be. Yeah. Good God, you'd never want to be invaded by aliens, would you? Because if they can't come together to stop some idiot, then what are you going to do when there's a real threat, a true worldwide threat? Don't tell me aliens don't exist. I only have to look across the road. Yeah, and up the road actually. Okay, now. Jesus. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, indeed. Let's not go down that road. Yeah. I'm trying to be joking, but I really do mean what I say. So, proper twangy beer this is. And it's in date as well, so it's not a date that's the issue. It's just the warmth in the beer room. Like I say, I need to possibly change the beer room for future. And I've been on about it in another review. And just having the king beers on the beer wall, just going for empty cans and bottles, and actually just having the best of the best going forward. That's interesting because, you know, that would mean me trying to get hold of some of the best beers again. It's not always doable. And yeah, but I suppose from now, when I drink a beer that I put as a box ticking top 10 beer, top beer, that makes it to the beer wall and stays on the beer wall. Downside is I may have to change that shelf so that there's more room. It's not too hard, it just means taking it all down and re-putting it back up again. And possibly dropping that shelf down a few finnigs. And yeah, and actually next time when I actually build the shelf beforehand, just make sure that the bloody shelf it's got the right things. I mean, the top shelf's fine. It's just this shelf and this shelf possibly need to come down a little bit. It's not too hard done, about an hour's work. So yeah, it's definitely a job for the future, I think. And oh, it's warm today. I've closed the room as well, so it's proper warm in here. And I'm just about to go in the hot tub and chill down in a 38 degrees hot tub. Don't forget that your body temperature is something like 37, is it? 38, I don't know. And I jump in about 37, get in, and it's amazing how it chills you down. And I just enjoy a bit of time in the hot tub. So this really, technically, is never really a review, because American I've reviewed before on the channel, and like I say, an absolute top class beer. But this is a review in some ways to keep the momentum going, keep supporting the efforts in Ukraine by supporting charity, British Red Cross, Brew for Ukraine, you know, buying any Brew for Ukraine beers, and you know, doing what you can. The politics are not for me to you know, to be part of, but we always knew what was going to happen. You don't put 150,000 troops next to a border without there being a reason why you've done it. And he annexed the Ukraine in 2014, the Crimea, and basically they were left to just go in, do it, and nothing was really said. This time Ukraine's fought back, and well, they've gone and destroyed a lot of cities, killed a lot of people. It's disgusting. When you look at the world, apart from a few countries in the world, you didn't think there would be another war, you know, on a big scale. With the modern world that we live in, social media where things are shown in literally minutes and seconds, didn't think this would happen again. Sad, really is sad. And I blame some of the world's leaders, obviously Putin, Trump, Biden, Boris Johnson, the Chinese president. A lot of these people are to blame for some of the idiotic things in the world. Macron, another one. No, they're all to blame. Oh, tasting good. However, the heat has got to the beer, which is not good for the beer, obviously. Proper twangy grapefruit, but it's nice to actually get this beer out in the open and show it off. Out of 5 for me, but 4.3 out of 5, and oh, proper twangy tonight. And that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.